Hey there, you're watching Dirt Bike Channel. I'm your host Kyle Brotherson. Today we're talking about what is in my riding bag and maybe what should be in yours. Stick around. I did a video talking about this, I don't know, a couple of years ago, what is in my bag and what should you have in your trail bag, because I had a lot of people ask that question. And I figured it would be a good time to revisit the subject. So I don't often do videos here in my home office. I should probably do more. I'm down here in the basement. And I've got two bags out that I use it quite a bit. There's the, I don't know how you pronounce this. There's the USWE or USWE, USWE. It's probably that, USWE. And then I've got a climb bag over here as well. And I use these bags quite a bit. And I actually usually have both of them ready to go so that they have the majority of everything that I need in them and I can just grab one and go. And so let's come in a little bit closer and I'll show you some of the things that I carry with me on every ride. This isn't always everything I have, but this is kind of like the base pack that I have, and then I can augment it with different things, and it'll give you guys an idea of what you should be bringing. And there's a lot of other stuff that you could bring as well. This is not like a comprehensive thing. This is just kind of like bare bones what I think you should definitely have, and then we could talk about some other things that you might want to put in there as well. And so leave those down in the comments if you've got other things that I missed here, because I'm sure I did. One of the nice things about going with a group of riders who are well prepared and experienced is a lot of times if you don't have something, they might have it, you know. So just keep that in mind. Let's take a look at what I've got here. Okay, so again, disclaimer here, this isn't everything that you need, and some of the time what I take with me depends on where I'm going, what time of year it is, what type of terrain it is, but this will just kind of give you a general idea of some of the things that you might want to think about carrying in your pack. I'll just start here with the USWE pack, and I'm just gonna go right from the first pouches that I see. You'll notice there's a pouch in here where I've got some medication. I've got some ibuprofen in here. I find that it helps to have a little bit of ibuprofen in case somebody hits something or gets hurt some way. Sometimes I'll carry some Tylenol in there, and other times I'll even carry like some allergy medication or something like that if that's something that you need. I don't do a lot of medications, so I've just got ibuprofen in here for right now, but some of the things you might want to think about are medication. I've got this in here just to remind everybody that you need food. I'll always carry some sort of a snack with me. So whether it's a Snickers bar or almonds or whatever it is, I'm gonna have some food. I've also got a little bit of a wrap here so I could do a compression bandage. That's important. I've got some other first aid stuff, but that's one idea on first aid. Here's just a tire gauge. I've got smaller ones, I've got bigger ones. That's just a tire gauge in order to pump up tires. That's to augment in my toolkit, which I'll get into in just a little bit. Here's an important thing that I started carrying last year. This is a Garmin Inreach Explorer. So this is a two-way communicator. It's a GPS and a two-way communicator where you can communicate with anyone via satellite over text message, and you can do an SOS call with that guy. So that's pretty cool. I carry that now on all my rides. And then I've also got my camera stuff. So I've switched over from GoPro over to Sony. Long story on that. There's a little bit of athletic tape there. I need to redo that. Got some extra batteries on the camera, and that's the front part of my pouch there. So that gives you the main things there. There's nothing in this guy. Now, if I move into the back part, I'm going to have tools. Okay, so let's take a look and see. Actually, I'm gonna hold off on the tools for right now because I'm gonna show you some tools in this other pack. And then I've got a JB Weld steel stick in here in case I need to fix a problem with my engine case. I can fix water pump leaks. I could fix an oil leak with this thing. That's pretty cool stuff. And then, of course, I've got my water bladder back in here. So a little bit of, sometimes, every once in a while, if I am going just on a short ride with the boys or something, I'll just throw water bottles in my pack. But what I have found is that if I have a hydration bladder, I tend to drink a ton more water if I've got one of these. So if I'm going on a long ride where I know I'm going to need hydration, I will fill up a hydration pack and then suck it out of the hose, because you'll hydrate yourself much better if you don't have to take your pack off and get into your water bottle. So that's that. Let me just stuff some of these things back in here real quick. Okay, so I've got two different packs here, and it's because a lot of times I end up needing different things at different times. And so I keep both packs pretty much packed up. This pack basically has the same exact stuff as that other pack does. But what I wanted to do is show you the tool pack. So I've got, basically what I have here is I have one tool pack for the heavy days, the long days, and then a tool pack that's more of a lighter tool pack if I'm just going not that far from the truck. So I've got two different loadouts here. And these are packs from Climb. This is the Climb Knack pack, and I really like that pack. And this is the tool pack that goes with the Climb Knack pack. But I will use, this is the one that came with the Climb Arsenal vest. And I love these little packs. So let's take a look and see what I have inside of these tool packs. So these are some of the things that you should be having in your tool pack. And again, this isn't everything, but just starting left to right. Since I use tubeless, I've got tools in here to be able to plug my tires. So I've got the tools for that, and then the plugs are over here in this side. I've got some zip ties in here, a couple different sizes in case I need to hook stuff back to the bike that way. I've got a pump that I can do high pressure and low pressure. So these are cool. This is a Blackburn pump. Tubeless also makes some pumps. New Tech makes some pumps that you can use. Those are awesome to carry. And then I've got a way to do some sockets, so I've got a wrench here that I can use on all various types of sockets all over my bike. Got a couple of different Allen wrenches on here on this little Y handle. There's pliers. Here's another T handle to be able to use some of these sockets with. And then it looks like I've also got a power valve adjuster here for, I really never usually need that, but there's a power valve for a KTM adjustment. Looks like there's a screw flat blade head that's supposed to be in here. Anyway, so that's in the one tool kit. Over on the side here you'll find even a few different more medications. There's some Tylenol. There's a Benadryl in here. There's some ibuprofen in case somebody's got some allergies. I've got a lighter in here. I've got rubber cement, and then it looks like the rest of this stuff are just plugs for my tubeless. And then I've got some bandages. So I don't have like a full-on first aid kit in here yet, but I do have some bandages where I can kind of stop some stuff. Augment that with the compression bandages that I've got in the other part there, and I have some first aid stuff. Not a ton of first aid. It's really hard to have enough first aid in a small kit like this, and I never quite know exactly what to bring. If somebody has some real good ideas of some lightweight first aid stuff, let me know. So that's the smaller tool kit that I've got. If I am going to go with my more full day, more robust toolkit, I'll throw this in my pack. So what do we have in here? Again, starting from the top, I've got a lighter, a way to start a fire. I've got some ibuprofen there. Here's some more bandages, various shapes and sizes for a little bit of first aid. That's that. I've got the KTM pliers here. I've got another pressure gauge. This is the T handle to be able to use all the different sockets and Torx bits and things that are in this little sleeve. Again, I have another air pump on this. Let's get this back in here. I've got another air pump in this pack. And then over here, we've got everything from some Y handle sockets. There's two different sizes of sockets right here with these Y handles. I've got multiple zip ties in here. I've got some small zip ties. I've got some big zip ties in here. I've got a 5mm Allen wrench that I need quite a bit. Here's another Y handle with Allen wrenches on it, various sizes that you might encounter on the bike. I've got I've got the tool in here to take your tire off. So you've got multiple different sizes. You got a 32, you got a 27, a 17, 21, and then there is one tire iron. That's what this is a little tire iron. I hope I don't have to use that. That's one of the reasons I use tubeless, is I don't have to mess around with tubes. I can ride back 40, 50 miles on a flat tire with tubeless, and I have done it if I trash the tire. I've also got a little screwdriver in here for adjusting carburetors or adjusting suspension, and then a bunch of different little end wrenches in there. Here's the tools for doing the plugs on the on the tires so I can plug the tire. And then of course I would have plugs inside here and rubber cement inside there to keep my tires going strong in case I need to plug a tire. So that's the more robust toolkit, a little bit more robust for those longer days or when I'm going to be further away from the truck. So that's that. Like I said before, if I am going to go on a longer day, I'll throw this in here. I've also got the JB Weld in that kit. So if it's going to be a longer day, I'll use my bigger tool set. If it's a shorter day, I'll use that tool kit. And that's what's in my bag right now, give or take. I might add a few things or take away a few things. Actually, I never really take any of this stuff away, but I might add some other stuff. I might have another camera, some various things. So leave down in the comments what you're taking in your bag. What did I miss here? Did you learn anything? Did you not learn anything? Hopefully these videos are educational and give you some ideas of what you might want to take with you on the trail. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next video.